y'all doing? How y'all doing? Good to see you. I'm glad you could all be here tonight. I haven't quite figured out why I'm here yet. I mean, I know how I heard about it. We were all at work one day, standing around the water cooler. Who am I kidding? We're not fancy enough to have a water cooler. We just drink tap water. So we're all standing around the kitchen sink. And one of the partners came over to me and she said, she mentioned the competition. She said, I think you should do this. In hindsight, it's probably a bad thing when your boss suggests you do something different, Hey, Ethan, have you considered a career in anything but accounting? Anything? Yeah. I think Strayer University offers classes in that, if you want them. No, I guess the real reason I'm confused is before becoming an accountant, I was homeschooled my whole life. So statistically speaking, I'm pretty much the least funny person in the room. And nothing comes naturally to homeschoolers. Absolutely nothing. Like dressing and breathing and anything. So anyway, homeschooled accountant. Needless to say, I don't get invited to parties much, so. It's probably a good thing, though, because I didn't get much experience at parties in high school, Great party, Mom. Who am I kidding? Mom never invited me to the parties. Such a jerk. Oh, man. Maybe because I dance like this, Hey, Mom. Homeschooling. I love it. You can't take accountants anywhere, though. It's not just parties, It's concerts. It's all sorts of stuff. A friend of mine invited me to a concert last summer. He's an accountant, too, but he really knows how to party. He went to Christian school. So we're at this concert, right? And it's funny because accountants, we don't need drugs. We don't need anything to enjoy concerts. We just need stuff to count. So I spent the first act counting the speakers up on stage. There were 84. And then I spent the second act estimating how many people were in the crowd. There were 2,604. And then I spent the final act calculating the ratio of people to speakers. So much fun. I can see all the accountants out there going, what's the ratio? Reaching for their 10 keys. That's great. I love it. It's 31-1. Don't you love it, though? Accountants, we have our own word for stuff. Calculators, we call them 10 keys. Lord knows we're not big enough of social outcasts. We got to make up other words. We're tied to them, though, We're chained to them. We need them for everything. We just get so used to calculating everything on them. Hey, Ethan, how many people are going to lunch today? Let's see. There's you. There's me. There's Travis. There's three of us going to lunch. We're all going to lunch together. It's going to be a good lunch. I'm excited. No, it's true, though. And it's funny because people always come up to us, right? What's the first thing they say? When we tell them we're an accountant, they always say, oh, you must be good with math. Must have been wearing my homeschooler badge that day. I love to tell them, oh, yeah, we add all the time. We subtract. During tax season, we multiply, and then sometimes we divide. It's awesome when we do that, though. No, it's true, though. But we love numbers, don't we? And counting numbers. Yeah. I think the secret's out, though, because someone told, I don't know who did that, but because the other thing people will say when they come up to me, they'll say, oh, you're an accountant, huh? You're a bean counter, huh? You love that one? Bean counter? All we do all day is count beans. 9,997. 9,998. 9,999. It's not how you count beans. 10 key. I love it. Oh, man. I work in a small office. I love it. It's so small. I'm the youngest person at my office as well, which means I'm also the IT guy. And in some cases, it makes me a class 5 wizard. I think it really has to do with the fact that I am the only person at work that's figured out Facebook's new security standards. I love it. I love spending my lunch breaks explaining it to all the old ladies that walk in. It's great. I think the day I explained Twitter to them, I think I blew up someone's mind. Microblogging? What's blogging? Yeah. It gets tiring, though, teaching people how to double-click, you know? It gets kind of old. When it's quiet at work, though, when it's really quiet, or Netflix hasn't added anything new to their instant queue, you know? I like to take my iPod and I'll put it on shuffle. I'll put it in my little stand thing, and I'll just pray that someone will walk by right when it shuffles to a rap song. I love it. It's so quiet. You know, it goes from like Michael Bublé or something. That was Michael Bublé. Okay, so I learned that in music class back in high school. It was a scale. And then it like goes right to some rap song, you know. Oh, snap! Those are the only rap lyrics I know. I apologize. And I learned those in pop culture class. Though I'm pretty sure Mom edited them for classroom use. I don't think it was oh snap before. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Sometimes it gets busy at work though. For a couple months. Just for a couple months. It gets busy. And then we see some funny things, don't we? Obviously not very funny because you're all here tonight. Anyway, one of my favorite things I ever saw, we send out organizers to our clients for their personal tax returns. I know you're already bored at this one, but just hold on tight. The joke's coming. We sent out organizers, and this person sent it back. Nothing in it. No deductions, nothing. On the very top of the first page, it said, maximize all deductions. Magic words to an accountant. Done. Love it. All the non-accountants in here are like, no wonder I paid so much last year. I forgot to maximize all deductions on my organizer. Love it. Love it. Small office. It's great, though. Homeschoolers get really bad cotton mouth, by the way. My favorite thing about work, though, and here it is, you're going to love this one. It's probably because it's my last one. You'll love that. Favorite thing about work is office meetings. Now, some of the comedians, you know, their favorite thing to do is they sit up front and they make all those cracks and jokes, you know. People love it. Not me. I sit in the back. I just drink it all in. That's me drinking tap water. They don't like me to stand around the kitchen sink too much because of that. My favorite office meeting of all time. Only 3 things on the agenda. And I brought the agenda. It's out in my car, but I'll pass it out afterwards. Number 1, here it is. Watch out for the fox that lives in the woods next to our office. Love it. Everyone's like, he's going to slash our tires. He's not cuddly like the car fox. Hold on, it gets better. Number 2 on the agenda was the car that everyone thought was a rapist that has been parked in the parking lot the last couple of mornings is really just the paper boy. And he will press charges the next time anyone tases him. Don't tase me, CPA. All right, number 3. This is it. My favorite. Watch out for the homeless man that walks by every once in a while, because the other day, he mooned Jackie. I love it. I love office meetings. I love them almost as much as I love dressing up like a homeless man on my days off. Oh, man. All right. Y'all have been great. I'm at Ethan Messier. Follow me on Twitter. Just don't tell my boss I'm on Twitter.